Oh, this source is no compatible with no found media. Shut your mouth. Don's about tired of it doing that. This thing makes me so mad. Oh crap. I'm about to knock everything off my desk. Brett, I hit my desk and everything about came down.
Now here is the local forecast.
I'm watching Brett. Griffin. I'm watching Brett.
What's he got?
In Memphis. I'm talking to Griffin.
What does that mean?
They're moving the three-way camera.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Griffin, you are so deaf. It's kind of annoying. Why are these people going 150 miles an hour somewhere dang close? Yeah.
It's here.
Brett doesn't very often go very fast like all these other idiots that chase out here. Right as I said it, I hear his
Oh, got that on the stream. Huge lightning strike on three-way.
This is about to be under one. They're about to be under one. If you want to see my rear camera, that's what it is.
Who controls this camera? Because I'm about to sue. Like, holy
It's
shit.
just my monitor.
They're bad.
So
What was that?
that's my monitor. It's just that's just dog
Like, what are you...
whipping it. Is Brett about to start literally flying in and out of traffic? No, he's not stupid like these other people. Because clearly these people are stupid.
Uh-oh.
People
Gibson-
don't know how to drive. just
The
going way too
Gibson
fast.
County camera's down.
Okay, Alberta
The what county camera is down?
Gibson County.
in Canada, the worst province.
North of three-way.
For you guys, for driving in Canada. Probably,
Hey,
like,
funnel! Three-way funnel!
you drive, like,
Little tiny funnel right there.
Wednesday, mostly cloudy.
Look at that.
Wait, what'd you say?
Three-way funnel. Are you deaf?
Good.
What did you say? I didn't hear. I'm not
Three-way
talking to you,
funnel.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Oh.
looking at it.
Did you see the camera?
Yeah, it's. There was a better one earlier than that,
I know, I remember that.
but it's about to be right over top of it. So what if it comes down on top of the camera? That's gonna be a real nice whole freaking ride to witness.
Ooh.
I just saw boom, like, real close.
Yep.
There
I
was like 1,000
saw.
of them down a minute ago.
Like, literally right
Griffin, I saw the same thing.
Where do you see it's gonna get struck by lightning itself?
He can't hear you.
Oh.
Because I have a headset on too. You saying Griffin? Yeah, he cannot hear you.
What are you roleplay complaining about me?
No, he was just saying that he saw the lightning too. Is there more? There is more.
Yeah, what
There's
Another
more popping
tornado
up
warning.
in there.
Tornado
Look.
warning.
Look,
A new tornado warning issued for three-way.
new tornado warning.
There's more.
TORC, I think. Oh, let me see.
Why don't have that?
Why is it TRC? There's
No, never mind. No TRC. It's radar indicated. It's radar indicated.
Good. I don't want any more stupid freaking confirmed tornado warnings. I guarantee, now that I done said that, there's gonna be 1,000 of them here in a few minutes. Because you know that's gonna happen. There is... Sometimes this stuff just starts making me sick. Is it? That's not a PDS watch all the way down to Texas, is it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's PDS watch. No, I don't think it is. Okay. We are under PDS tornado watch, so guess what? That's fine.
That was it.
Lauderdale and Lawrence.
Cat is fat.
Yeah, we got fun right there. Just
She's
saying
on.
that.
She's average.
No.
Wine is back
I
up to
don't think so.
900 people.
Hey,
This one.
it's probably, I want to say probably has 1 million people.
Yeah,
But everybody that owns the app is watching.
wow. Yeah, something's going on here.
Is it the same cat that you used to have or not?
Really? What's going on here?
What? Is that Florida?
Florida.
Oh no, that's the other Jackson. I thought that there's a Florida
What?
camera. There's a Florida camera that looks just like that, and it has a tower in the camera too.
Okay, no, that's just good.
What?
At 6 p.m. at Northwest Alabama.
Alabama, I heard Alabama, and I saw you do that.
The temperature was
No. There's about 1,000 more. I literally now there's a tornado warning again south and heading towards Pine Bluff again for the 5th time I think today or somewhere close to that. That's not. It's not for me, but I'm about tired of this because this city has been hit like 10 times. Today, I think somewhere close. What? 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 What?
Raining?
No. No. They're how far to the west? A while, like. I'm gonna do a quick calculation just so I'm not look stupid here. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Like 230 kilometers or west. West.
Kilometers?
I hope I'm yes. Be quiet. Okay, be quiet.
Who the hell uses kilometers in the United States of America?
I do sometimes.
'Cause you're goofy.
You are probably the most southern person I've ever seen in my life.
I'm the what?
Yeah, you listen to how you sound. Listen to how you sound.
I'm the what?
It's probably easily 30 right there.
What outside?
Yeah, really. It's real windy. 30 probably.
If it's 30 outside, we're gonna get another freaking tornado.
You can probably 25 right there. We got
Is it raining?
I don't think.
Why do I have so many Discord notifications? I can't
It's not
see to click. Here we go.
I can see clearly now the rain is on.
Watching our area. I'm still watching our area for developing storms. Storms. Period. Okay, there we go. Oh, what's going on? How hot is it here? I have a quick little thing where I can just pull up that's called Shoals weather.net/
What are you typing in?
Oh, that's not even right.
Oh, that's not even right.
Quit, be quiet. I'm about
Yeah,
to.
I'm just trying to make sure that's where that thing is.
Oh no!
Show roleplay that right.
I may have screwed something
I'm gonna
up.
read this now.
What'd you goddamn do?
Self bar. HK. Function. 1A. 4 bar. B colon. A. And. Exclamation mark. A. Get attributes. Exclamation mark.
What
B
the
equals
booty
A.
cheek
No
have
B
you
equals A.
done? What'd you do?
I don't know. I started slamming. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna start slamming something.
No.
Stupid booty
mess
crap.
with my monitor. I will punch you.
Not yours.
And I'm not.
Hey, there's nothing going bad. I did not say that.
Oh.
Shut your booty up.
Or something like that. Hey, look,
What's that?
And
My balls, that's what it was.
Stupid glasses. I can't see a freaking thing out of them.
Imagine.
Do you Tuesday, the high is 85 degrees. High 79 Fahrenheit.
The Shoals Area Advisory.
Why is it on red?
What happened?
Florence. There you go. Why is it the come on, I don't want this. I just want FHS slash including tornadoes, large hail and damage. There we go.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Temperature 79.2. No, not 79.2. 72.8.
There you go.
I am mad at these stupid storms. I'm about tired of this. Because I'm just tired of high, moderate, high, enhanced, not enhanced, but moderate every day, pretty much.
Go.
Why don't we just get them on Pebble to get over here?
What the hell's? What the hell? I'm visiting your website. What the hell does it say? Hunter Jackson Live Radar, or radio.
What? Where?
Go to
This is my
shoalsweather.net. Go to shoalsweather.net.
Slash FHS slash?
No, just the homepage.
We got a PDF
Yeah, we got a PDF what? Chocolate.net.
Scroll down.
To the Tennessee Valley.
Scroll down.
He's doing country too.
Scroll down.
Country people hear me. Hey, that's illegal.
Who?
What is live weather data and radio cam? Oh, Hunter Jackson live.
The hell? What the booty's
Look, I
that?
didn't make this, so don't tell me about it. I ain't fooling with it. I ain't fooling with it. Get off that side too.
Okay, live weather stations. Live weather cameras. Placeholder.
I'm tired of you mocking everything that is popping up on my screen.
Jackson,
What?
Memphis, all the Brandon. Oh, that's not what that is.
You ended your
Oh, yeah, that
stream,
you
god
did
damn
this
it.
right
Why?
That's if the SPCA had a freaking stroke. As the
You
little drawing.
stupid booty pants. Come on.
I already know what you're doing. Oh wait, maybe I don't.
Why'd you do that? Dookie dookie bookie. Come on.
Doesn't sound good.
The hell am I hearing? Chill. What's so funny? I don't
I
care.
wrote that on my radar.
What'd you
I thought
write?
you were about dick pic. No, Griffin, stop.
It's not that bad.
In Valley weather gods going on.
What is going on in Washington D.C.?
Wow, what's going on up there?
I don't know, but there's 1,000 marine warnings. Go
Oh my
look.
lord, I just saw it. Oh my gosh. Rotation has confirmed. The
Haleyville, Barron 71. Coleman, Barron 72. Jackson, Tennessee, cloudy and 74. Once again, at 6 p.m. in Muscle Shoals,
I ain't impacting you as a.
sunny and 75. Now here is the local forecast. Wind advisory.
three-way shaking. Three-way shaking. Jeez, look at three-way.
What are y'all doing?
Look at three-way.
No, stop!
Look at three-way. It was shaking a bunch of dunch 2 seconds ago.
My personal space.
What is wrong with my mic? I'm about tired of it pissing me.
What's going on? What the?
Stupid mic. I'm about tired of it. It continues. to
What?
just move.
What was that?
Well, let me see if I can quickly show you. That's where my mic is supposed to go, if you can see it. My mic is.
And it's off.
It came out.
Okay, then.
Okay, well, I fixed it, I think.
How the hell did goddamn Griffin?
I'm
No!
gonna just put my webcam on
I'm done with it.
and I'm gonna give you a butt with it.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna do that.
you're gonna
like
give
that.
me a butt? I don't want a butt.
What the? No.
That's what you said. You said you're gonna give me a butt.
That's not. No. That's not
You
what I said.
said you were gonna give me a butt.
No!
No, that's not what I said. I'm about to
Yes, you did. You said a boot. You
No, I
s-
said a buck.
No, you said butt.
No, I did, bro.
I heard you.
Quit acting like you are from Key West because that's the most freaking like southernest piss.
Exactly, buddy.
Not talking to you.
Exactly,
Uh,
buckaroo.
What the?
They get 7K sub, bro.
Exactly, shooty duty. What the hell's three-way zooming in on?
Brad does have a tornado.
Bro, three-way's camera zooming on a goddamn
I don't know, but this is not
semi-truck.
gonna work.
Where's Brad?
Brad is in booty
Brad,
land.
dog.
Brad Arnold.
Brad Arnold's in booty duty land.
Brad Arnold is pissing.
Is Pissick? He's in Pissick? Where's that?
What?
Cloudy with a chance of rain. Highs in the upper 60s. Lows in the lower 50s. Chance of rain 40%. Friday, mostly cloudy.
This is going back in the window.
I farted, I sharted, and you are retarded.
What?
Yup.
I'm going AFK for
Why?
everybody that I'm talking to. Boop. Because I need to use the bathroom.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that? Stupid puppy pants! Gosh darn.
This is why I'm second guessing wanting to move to Florida.
Be quiet, Zinky Dinky. That's why your goddamn state. You can goddamn F your cousin and nothing will happen.
Hold on. I probably should search that on this account.
You're really searching that up.
My radar must not be up there. Or is these storms just not moving? Right. Are these storms moving or is my radar broke and it's just not moving? Oh, why are these storms not moving?
Oh, piss. You're right. Alright.
Riley, click on our radar.
I was gonna say that Florida had that too, but guess what? I don't think.
This stupidity doopity booty got proven wrong.
Guys, so still moving on 88 to try and keep ahead of this as it closes in.
we have a PDS tornado warning, which is heading straight towards Memphis.
It's a PDS.
Yeah. Go to Olive Branch. There's a camera in Olive Branch that we can use to possibly see this. I'm going to go ahead and switch on the stream to Brett Adair's camera. Hmm.
Fairly soon by these storms. We're talking about Coldwater, Tate County, Mississippi. We're talking about Horn Lake and Hernando and DeSoto County. So you folks need to be taking precautions right now. I want to go back to Covington, though, and the situation there is pretty significant. We understand that most cell phone coverage is now down in Covington, and we're getting word from multiple sources, as Ben just mentioned. The hospital was damaged. It took damage from the storm. All EMS patients are being rerouted to Lauderdale County. So if you've got a loved one that was in the hospital there, they're going to be sent over to Lauderdale County. And again, all major roads and highways blocked to and from Covington. So stay out of that area. That tells me that there's a lot of damage. And the first responders, they need the space, they need the room to get in there and help people who need help.
And we've reached out to Tipton Emergency to get any information, and we haven't heard back. And that's because they're probably dealing with a massive influx of calls right now. When we find any information, of course, we will bring that to you. But Covington, not too far. A lot of our listeners there, so be careful.
Fox 13 was able to get a crew up there, and Ben, it's just unbelievable. Row after row after row after row of power lines just knocked over onto the roadway. So that's one of the reasons why they don't want people wandering around up there. It's just absolutely dangerous. Giant trees that are probably hundreds of years old, completely leveled right now.
And we do know we are going to see strong winds. There's no question. And this part of our...
So the camera that you see on the screen right now is coming from Storm Chaser Brett Adair, which is going towards a cell which currently has PDS tornado warning for it. So we are going to continue to look at this, and we're going to continue to monitor his stream. So we will continue to play the stream right here.
1-260-5926. Let's hear from Alan.
Yeah, it looks like according to the National Weather Service, we've got, it looks like Humboldt is kind of out of the warning there, but the area's just past it, just east of it. So we've got Huntington, Medina, and Three-Way and that area now under a tornado warning until it looks like 7:30 p.m. So about 20 more minutes. Everyone there needs to keep an eye out and be vigilant and ready for anything that could come their way.
All right, guys, here's what we want to do. Let's dip back into our coverage with our friends at WREG. We're going to be making some phone calls, trying to get you information on what happened in Covington. Also, we are bracing for the storms to hit the Mid-South area momentarily. So in the next 15, 20, 30 minutes or so, we're going to start feeling the same kinds of winds, rain that other areas of the Mid-South have already experienced. So again, folks, we are going to be on the air as long as need be. We are here if you need somebody to talk to, if you've got information to share with us. We do want to hear from you. 901-260-5926. That's 901-260.
Another tornado warning has been issued for where the storm chaser Brett Adair on the screen is heading towards. So we have 2 PDS tornado warnings in effect for that area. This is heading towards Olive Ranch, which does have a camera, and if we need to, we will switch over to that camera. We have also just gotten a report that just came in of a spotter reporting a tornado in this storm in Phillips County. So, Brett Adair is not too far away from where it was reported, so we'll continue to monitor.
But their home wasn't the only thing. Right now, we're standing right off of Falls Boulevard. It appears to be in the center of the city of Wynn, and you can just see the damage. And this is only a small portion of what's happened to this city. We have seen numerous, you can actually see a few there, numerous emergency crews come through this area. And it's not just crews from the area, this is crews from the region. We have seen numerous law enforcement agencies from across the region in this city to provide assistance. We've seen paramedics, we've seen fire departments, we've seen, you can see the law enforcement that's riding through here. We've seen them ride up and down through this street. And if you also look, you can see there are several residents out here. In fact, there was one man, he had a bulldozer and he was just moving some of these downed power lines that you see here. This is what you'll see across the city. Downed power lines, downed trees, just covering the streets. In fact, Brooke, if you can just kind of pan over this way, it's my photographer that's with me, you can see there's a huge tree lying right in the middle of the road. And if you look,
this is now video from storm chaser Don Murray, which is also not too far away from the event. This is not his front view camera. This is his rear view camera. His front view camera has been disabled. We do not know why.
Backed up because of the downed power lines, the downed trees, because so many roads are blocked off, and also law enforcement, they've blocked off several roads as they just try to clear out as much as they can, make sure everyone's safe. At this time, we're still waiting to hear back on any reports of injuries. Again, that couple that we spoke to, you heard from earlier, they had just left the ER. Thankfully, they're doing okay, but again, as of right now, it's unclear how many injuries have happened at this time. Right across the street here, this, from what you're looking at, it was a Domino's, and the storm just blew through it. We can see straight through the building, and this is what a lot of buildings look like. And so it's just widespread damage across this city. And like I said, this is only a small portion. This isn't even the half of what we've seen out here. We've heard of homes collapse. We've heard at some point somewhere there was a train that derailed. We also have been made aware that the school out here has been destroyed. So this town, you take a look, you see they're really coming together to try to rebuild their city because they have a lot of work ahead of them as they try to work through this. Again, we've been in contact with law enforcement trying to learn more information, but we're going to stay on the ground here, continue to talk to people to learn more, hear more stories from people who are out here about how they survived through this and kind of what's their next steps. We're going to be out here for several hours.
We switch back to Brett Adair since he's closer to the storm.
Tuned in from updates. Reporting from Wynn, Mutual Horn, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, Quimitra, all of our best to our friends there in Wynn tonight. You know, Wynn does have power outages there. In fact, we're told that about 4,000 customers are without power. Customers could mean many more than just 4,000 people. And keep in mind, Wynne only has about 8,200 people in that town. So a significant hit for the town of Wynne. You can certainly tell from those pictures that we saw there. So Wynne, Earl, Covington, several areas all across the Mid-South have been hit by this storm, and there could be more to come. I know you're worried about that, Tim.
That's right. Lee, Phillips counties of Arkansas, up into Tunica County, Mississippi now. We've been watching another storm. Let me pop over here real quick, Greg, and show you. The tornado watch does continue across our area, but right in the center of your screen, that is a tornado polygon.
There's some sort of wall cloud or something right there near the bottom middle of the screen.
This is a tornado warned storm. Here's the close-up view. I'm going to give you a storm tracker on this. Matter of fact, let me just track on that particular large cell here. This one does contain a potential tornado. I'm going to go ahead and track it from the center of that storm. Commerce at 7:31. You've got Beaudry at 7:32. Banks 7:42. Walls 7:55, 8:06 in South Haven, Mississippi. Once again, there's plenty of rain. There's plenty of lightning with this storm, and it looks like that there is plenty of tornadic activity to go as well. This storm is now pushing into Tunica County, Mississippi, approaching right along the Mississippi River. This general area right here, let me see if I can zoom in and show you this back just to the southeast of Phillips Bayou, to the northeast of Southland. That general area right there is the area that has there's an updated scan too. And I'll go ahead and move this particular track on the center of that cell. A little bit more narrow track here, but 741 Bowdry, Sepple at 750, 759 Glover, 802 in the Walls area. I think you get the idea of where this storm system is heading. If you really take this all the way out and take it into southwestern parts of Shelby County, that's going to be coming up just a little bit later on if the storm holds together the way that it is. Multiple warnings now going on. One up around the Milan area, up into just pushing just to the, I'll take that back. It's now east of Milan, other side of Jackson, moving toward Huntington, Carroll County. You've got another tornadic storm here, just north of the Boot Hill area of Missouri. This one down in Tunica, Mississippi, that's one that we are concerned about most of all in our area. But there's another shot of this storm system moving into the Tunica, Mississippi area. There's Huntington, Tennessee area as well. I've got Tunica on my mind here, and that's why is because this storm cell here is a tornadic warned storm, and we want to make sure that we're keeping you and your family safe down in this area. Now is the time to respect the polygon, and there you see it. It basically from the Mississippi River, Tunica, almost into Hernando, Mississippi, some portions of western DeSoto County, Mississippi. Let me just kind of zoom in, show you some of the areas here. Bowdry, Hollywood, Clack, Horseshoe Lake.
There's something right behind that tree.
Norfolk, Pinckney, Walls.
Right behind that tree to the left of the road.
And your family are safe.
Direction right of the road.
Know where it's heading. Hunker down. Be safe. And I tell you what, I bet you Jim Jaggers
right behind that maybe.
Good, amen chorus.
This is all the stuff from the cell that's under PDS tornado warning.
That's for sure, Tim. Yeah, and we've got reports now of
there's definitely a good velocity
parts of
signature on this storm.
Around Marvell, to the east of Marvell. We've got reports of a tornado on the
ground
in West
Helena. We'll see if we can see anything.
To what we've got going on right now. But this was a little while ago, and this was in this general area. So somebody in West Helena certainly would have been able to see the tornado act. So they could definitely see the rotation and see the tornado.
We'd like to take a moment to thank all of our sports club sponsors for making our coverage of the Camden Lions, Hollow Rock Brewston Central Tigers, Big Sandy Red Devils, Tennessee Vols, and Tennessee Titans possible. Those sponsors are State Farm Insurance, the Benton County Electric System, Carroll Bank and Trust, Wendy's, the Life Care Center, First Bank, the West Tennessee Public Utility District, Attorney Jack Leonard, Cash Saver, Camden Healthcare and Rehab, Lakeside Credit Union, and finally,
A warning goes across Phillips County into Tate County, DeSoto County now included in that. Shelby County not because it couldn't be, because with the path of the storm, the rotation going right here, moving off to the east-northeast, puts it to the just to the south of Shelby County. But
Just
we'll
so
see
you
how
know,
this
still here,
plays out
but,
over the next couple of hours, hour or so. But here's the
What'd you say?
rotation that we're seeing. That warning also includes this corner, the southeastern corner of St. Francis
said I'm still
County
here.
and parts of Lee County as well. Eastern parts of Lee County. But I wanted to do a storm track for you to show you the path of the storm as it moves off again to the east, just north of east, at about 50 miles per hour. So there's the storm right here. We're going to do a 50-mile track, and we're going to follow the path of the storm. And as it moves into Tunica at about 7:29, Arcabutla at 7:47, Hernando 7:58, Alphaba at 8:05, Cedarview at 8:11, and Byhalia at 8:19, and at 8:05 in Alphaba, 8:11 in Cedarview, and 8:19 in Byhalia. So this is the storm system right now. This is what it looks like on radar, and the velocity of radar, and we're seeing stronger rotation signatures out of the storm now than we've ever seen with this particular storm in just the last few minutes. So as we take a look at just the reflectivity of the storm, it's going to be evident that it is an intense storm, and we're also getting reports of very high amounts of hail out of the storm as well. We're getting more information from the National Weather Service, some side lobing with the
We have now
storm.
switched to
also
Storm Chaser Brad Arnold. Brad Arnold is in the Midwest, which has more activity than here in the Southeast.
Figures. We go back to reflectivity and we take a look at the storm and just erase a little bit of data for you. Let's take a look at the storm and examine it for you. We're seeing a bounded weak echo region very close to the rotation that we saw in velocity. We're seeing hail signatures to the north of the storm. Again,
Expected hazards include tornado and half-dollar size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Mahomet and Lake of the Woods around 7:30 p.m. Fisher around 7:35 p.m. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Thomasboro and Rantoul. This includes the following highways: Interstate 57 between mile markers 241 and 257. Interstate 74 between mile markers 159 and 176. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Durand, or 13 miles south of Broadhead, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Janesville, Beloit, South Beloit, Milton, Clinton, Orfordville, Footville, Newark, Tiffany, Hanover, Avalon, Shapir, Afton, Avon, Emerald Grove, Johnstown Center, Fuggs Hollow, and Leiden. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This cluster of thunderstorms is capable of producing tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Joe Davies and Stevenson counties will expire at 7:30 p.m. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, gusty winds are still possible with these thunderstorms. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. for Ogle, Lee, and Winnebago counties. At 7:17 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for eastern Greene and west central Rock counties. At 7:28 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Albany, or near Broadhead, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Evansville, Broadhead, Orfordville, Albany, Footville, Magnolia, and Attica. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This cluster of thunderstorms is capable of producing tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The tornado warning for western Lee County will expire at 7:30 p.m. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north-central Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. for Ogle, Lee, and Winnebago counties. At 7:17 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Durand to near Sublette. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for northeastern Greene, east central Iowa, and southwestern Dane counties. At 7:30 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Cross Plains to Monona to near Footville, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Fitchburg, Verona, Mount Horeb, Belleville, Brooklyn, Barneveld, Blue Mounds, Dayton, Blue Mountain St. Park, Mount Vernon, Powley, and Pine Bluff. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for south central Wisconsin. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8 p.m.
This stream is currently inactive. Please check later for availability. The stream selector will now advance to the next stream on the station list. This stream is currently inactive. Please check later for availability. The stream selector will now advance to the next stream on the station list.
Occurred at 3:59.
The possibility of these twisters touching down in your neighborhood. So it's been a full weather day. The only good news is if this can pass over your neighborhood without wreaking havoc, like say Wynne, Arkansas, you're going to be able to sleep good tonight because they're heading on out of here. They're not staying around. We're not going to see those severe storms that rain, extremely windy conditions all evening long. Shaping up to be a beautiful day tomorrow. So we just want to make sure we get through tonight. On the other side of that, around 1 o'clock, I think a lot of these warnings expire and we'll be on the other side.
And again, we are monitoring the breaking news now out of Tunica. So the casinos, all you folks out there, pay very close attention. South Memphis, take shelter right now. There is some reporting of a tornado on the ground. And we're going to be monitoring that information as well. But you need to take cover if you're in Tunica or near Tunica, Mississippi. That tornado crossing the Mississippi River right now. So that's verified from Storm Chasers. Also, radar indicated. So, folks, if you're in the casinos, you need to take shelter or you need to shelter in place. And Ben, maybe we can check in with some of the casinos and see how things are going out there in Tunica. So we'll keep you updated on any sorts of damage reports coming out of Tunica. Certainly a lot of heavy damage up around Covington. We just spoke to the folks at the hospital there. Everybody inside is okay. The building is fine.
But what did they call it, Todd? They were in storm damage?
They were in disaster mode. They're in disaster mode.
Which is pretty significant.
Yeah. So they're not taking patients. And one of the reasons why is because so many power lines are down. It's just too dangerous to get around town.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. All right. So we're going to dip back into our live coverage with our weather partners over at WREG. We're going to be checking in on what's happening over at Tunica. If you have some reports, information, maybe you have loved ones that were in that area, give us a call, 901-260-5926. That's 901-260-5926. I'm Todd Starnes, Ben Dieter, Alan Pillow. We're providing you with live anchor coverage, the only News Talk radio station with live storm coverage tonight. You're listening to it on KWAM.
In areas of northern Tunica County, Mississippi, we want to make sure that you remain safe, that you know what is coming through your area. I do want to give you a current update. This storm cell is right along Hollywood. How about that? We were talking Hollywood just a few moments ago. That was actually one of the areas that we were concerned about, Highway 61, Hollywood, Mississippi. If that kind of gives you an idea of exactly where these storms are. This particular storm is right around Hollywood, Mississippi, Highway 61. I'm going to do one more storm track on this, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Jim. And so at this point, if we do a track on it, it's pushing toward Banks at 7:45. That's 10 minutes from now. Days, 7:59, 8:04 Aldens, 8:07 South Haven, 8:13 Memphis International Airport. Told you it might get the airport area over toward Germantown and Collierville. We shall see about that. So, Jim, let me toss back over to you real quick. I know you've had a chance to get your second and third wind, and you're ready to go again.
I am, yeah. And we're still seeing strong rotation on radar. Doesn't look like the strong rotation we had earlier this afternoon with the storm that went from Wynne and Cross County over into Haywood County, but still strong rotation. We've got more than one report on the ground that the tornado is on the ground. It is circulating. It is causing damage. It is moving off to the east at about 50 miles per hour and currently crossing Highway 61 as it moves over into DeSoto County over the next couple of minutes, as Tim indicated with his track just a few moments ago. Let's take a look at the stream storm system using radar and reflectivity. We're seeing a lot of hail in in this area of white here, very close to that rotation that we saw. And it's not uncommon, particularly when the atmosphere is as turbulent as it is, to see strong hail signatures with the circulation of a tornado around.
Mighty 990 Special Weather Report.
And I'm Todd Starnes in the Mighty 990 newsroom. Let's go to Ben Dieter. Ben, I think we have some breaking news now. The situation turning grim here in our city. What's happening?
That's right, folks. In South Haven, Germantown, Olive Branch, National Weather Service sending you this message now. Take shelter if you are living in these neighborhoods. It's time. Tornado warning issued in your neighborhood. Again, Germantown, Olive Branch, and South Haven until 8:15 tonight.
So this is the same system that dropped the tornado in Tunica, right? So, all right, so that's the track. So this is going to be tracking to the northeast. And we're talking about South Haven, Nesbitt, you folks in Hernando, Olive Branch, Miller. So again, a big swath of North Mississippi in this, and of course Germantown and Collierville as well. Conditions are going to change pretty darn rapidly.
I mean, folks in Cordova, definitely be careful as well. You're going to be in this, and it's been an interesting.
The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning for DeSoto County in northwestern Mississippi, northeastern Tunica County in northwestern Mississippi, northwestern Tate County in northwestern Mississippi, southeastern Shelby County in West Tennessee, until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:34 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Robinsonville, or 15 miles southeast of Hughes, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. At 7:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a storm chaser reported a tornado crossing Highway 61, 4 miles north of Tunica. In fact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Locations impacted include South Haven, Germantown, Olive Branch, Horn Lake, Hernando, Memphis, Walls, Tunica, Lake Cormorant, Lynchburg, Phillip, Eudora, Southeast Memphis, North Tunica, Lewisburg, Robinsonville, Newport, Clack, Trinity, and Tocklin. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a storm shelter or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Mississippi: DeSoto, Tate and Tunica, and Shelby, Tennessee.
Neighborhoods, as we've seen in Wynne, Arkansas, Little Rock, Covington tonight, those weren't on the ground that long. It didn't take long until we saw heavy damages to things like high schools and hospitals. So just because you're seeing the timestamp on this expire at 8:15 doesn't mean this is going to be a small storm.
That's right. So again, folks, this is a pretty serious situation now, and it's our turn to deal with this. We have not heard any reports of damage right now or tornadoes touching down in these communities, but there is a grave threat. Tornado sirens now going off across the Memphis area. Here in East Memphis, we can hear them loud as a bell outside, folks. So you need to make sure that you are taking coverage. We're going to stay on the air until all of this danger passes. So if you need information, if you want information, you don't know what to do, you've never been through a tornado before, give us a call, and we're going to walk you through it. We're going to be there with you. 901-260-5926. That's 901-260-KWAM.
Right now, MOGW confirming 411 customers without power. That is an increase. Still not a huge number, but as we go into the evening, we will see those numbers.
That wind's blowing out there.
Yeah.
It's been blowing all afternoon, and the big trees.
And frankly, we just have terrible infrastructure. So especially in the Midtown area with those massive trees, we could see those. And that will be the follow-up after this 30-minute storm coming over your neighborhood is the rolling power outages where you have people unable to, say, get their lights back on until morning, or folks leaving the downtown area. For my mind goes to all those people that went to the Grizzlies game tonight. We could see instances where the power outages affect people's travel. So would be a good idea to stay in if you haven't already decided to. And then secondly, if you are traveling, hearing this on your radio out there on the interstates and roadways, be careful because you could come up on a situation where your intersection power lights are out as well.
There you go. By the way, I was checking on power outages with Entergy across the state line. Things looking pretty good in South Haven. So not too many outages to report just yet. Going to check in here with Wynne, Arkansas, and we'll see how things are looking in Wynne. It's insane. Yeah.
And when you look at the town size, it's just a little bitty town, 8,500 plus people. And I know they were reporting most of their customers, similar to what we've heard in Covington, just people not having any access to their phones because so much of their system and their infrastructure caving down because of these storms.
All right, so let's do this. We are going to regroup here. Let's check back in with our weather partners at WREG. I know a lot of you are out there traveling on the roads. Normally, this hour, you're listening to Lars Larson, Bill O'Reilly coming up at 8. But we have decided to blow out our national programming so that we could provide you with this news and information. We just want you to be safe, and we want you to be aware of what's going on out there. Again, our telephone number, 901-260-5926. If you want to report any storm damage, maybe you have some questions or concerns, give us a call, and we're happy to help you out. All right, I'm Todd Starnes, Ben Dieter, Alan Pillow. This is the Mid-South's only place for breaking news coverage, the Mighty 990.
I believe within the tornado.
Because you are.
On News Channel 3, on our 10 o'clock news tonight, and on Daybreak tomorrow morning. But the rotation is still going on here in just to the east of Highway 3 and about to move into the DeSoto County area very quickly in the next couple of minutes. So as we take a look at radar, that's the velocity. We're going to go back to, there's a better shot of velocity. Let's go back to that. So that rotation is moving a little. There's a new sweep as well, too. So it is moving towards Eudora, and Cub Lake is not going to be immune from that. We see Dean Corner. We see Nesbitt. We see West Days. We see Twin Lakes. We see Horn Lake. We see South Haven in line for being very close to the storm, if not right underneath the storm. So we can sort of storm track that way and give you an idea about how that storm system is moving. But right now the rotation is to the south of Old State Highway 54. Does that sound all right? Certainly to the south of 713, excuse me. But this is where the velocity is. We're getting a strong signature. It's widened out a little bit. It's not unusual for tornadoes to, thunderstorms, parent thunderstorms of the tornadoes get stronger and collapse a little bit and then get stronger and collapse a little bit. We're seeing another continuation of the tornado warning for till 8:15 for DeSoto, Tate, Tunica, Shelby County. Large, extremely dangerous tornado was located over Eudora, Mississippi, and let's find Eudora for you there. Well, it's very close to Eudora. We can hear the tornado sirens here in Shelby County at the present time, even within the studio of News Channel 3, and it's 10 miles to the west of Hernando, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour, currently southwest of Eudora. So that this is where the signature is. This is where the rotation signature is, if I can get that tool, right about here. These winds are moving away from the radar, and there are winds moving towards the radar. There we go. So these are moving away, and these are moving towards, and this is Eudora, Mississippi. So this is the area that we're concerned about right now. They're in line for the storm along with Trinity, and it'll be going to the north of Club Lake, heading toward Dean Corner. If you're in these areas, you need to get in your tornado safe place and ride out this storm with us here on News Channel 3. Tim, years ago, had an excellent idea, telling kids, turn up the volume on your TV and listen to me while you're in your hiding place. I would suggest that right now, no matter what your age. Get in that safe hiding place. It is not unusual for women to tell me that the first thing that their husbands do is go out under the driveway to see if they can see the tornado. I'm telling you, you can see the tornado. Just get to your hiding place and be safe. You don't know where the tornado is. You don't know which way it's moving. You don't know how fast. Just trust us. There is a tornado. There's going to be damage. There has been damage with these particular storms, Tim. And this is the night we prepare for and hope we never get. And by gosh, we've got it. And I think we're fairly prepared.
We're here. You can hear the tornado sirens going off in the background. At least we can hear it here at News Channel 3, and for good reason. Across areas of now DeSoto County and portions of Shelby County, Tennessee, you've got the tornado warning. All right, here's the tornado watch. It goes until basically 10 o'clock tonight. Areas of eastern Arkansas. It really goes till 1 o'clock in the morning. North Mississippi, western parts of Tennessee. These are the polygons that we're seeing at this particular time. Respect the polygon. I always tell you that anytime that your city, your town falls within the polygon, you need to pay close attention. Walls, Mississippi, Hernando, South Haven, Olive Branch, all within the polygon. Germantown is just within the polygon as well. This is the storm system coming in as we speak. You've got a few storms firing up to the north of Forest City. The one we're most concerned about right now is just to the east of Tunica, Mississippi, pushing over into DeSoto County, Mississippi, near the Hernando area.
Mighty 990 Special Weather Report.
And I'm Todd Starnes here in the Mighty 990 Broadcast Center in East Memphis. The sirens are going off in East Memphis and Germantown. You have exactly 40 minutes before the storms hit your area. Now is the time to get to your safe space, wherever that is. Take your radio, or if you're listening to us on our live stream, just crank up the volume and you can listen to us in your safe space, wherever that might be. Tornado warnings popping up all over the Mid-South. Heavy damage right now being reported in Covington. The Hospital Baptist Memorial in Tipton County taking a hit. Everybody inside is okay, but the building itself was heavily damaged. And there is a lot of debris in the roadways. The Tennessee Highway Patrol now reporting that all roads into and out of Covington have been blocked. So you're not going to get in, you're not going to get out. But I want to go to the Newsmaker line. Lance Dandridge, part of our family, the Starnes family. And Lance, I understand that you guys in South Haven are hunkered down at a storm shelter right now. What's going on there?
Well, there are about 200 people in this facility, which is really nice. We had heard about it, but never had checked it out. And then we saw these storms coming through, Amy wanted to just go over here just to be on the safe side. And it's very nice facility. lots of room and tables and chairs for people to sit down and air conditioned. So it's just a very nice facility. It can withstand winds upwards of 250 miles an hour. So the sign says outside the door.
Well, then you guys are definitely in a safe space tonight with these tornadoes. Looks like the ones that are going to be impacting South Haven, Lance, coming up from Tunica. We're not getting many reports out of Tunica right now as far as damage, but these storms are pretty big out there.
Yes, they are. I know when Arkansas had bad storms, bad tornado come through, and this one moving through from Tunica. We did hear that there was a tornado that was on the ground in Tunica. It's a storm that's headed this way. So we made the right choice to come. So
I was wondering if that was a difficult choice because a lot of folks just, we're going to stay at home. We'll just ride it out. But you decided not this go around.
Well, normally we do. This is just, with all the storms that happened last week, and in the Delta, and the storms that happened earlier, we were just like, we'll just ride over and check it out, see what's going on, and hang around there for a little while. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to ride it out here.
Well, I think that's a pretty smart thing. And Lance, hang tight because this information coming in, a large and extremely dangerous tornado located over Eudora, which, folks, is about 10 miles to the west of Hernando, moving at about 50 miles an hour. That's a pretty good clip. Locations that could be impacted. And again, this is why the sirens are going off. South Haven, Germantown, Olive Branch, Horn Lake, Hernando, Memphis, Walls, Lake Cormorant, Lynchburg, Phillip, and Lewisburg. So a lot of real estate that this tornado could cover. And as we have seen, these tornadoes have been incredibly large, in some cases mile-wide tornadoes. So, Lance, I'm glad that you guys are safe. Sounds like everybody's in good spirits there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody's just standing around looking at the news weather forecast on the big screen TVs on the walls and just waiting for the storm to move through. All
right. Well, Lance, you and your family be safe.
You as well, sir. Thank you.
All right. Lance Dandridge there calling in from South Haven. This was at the South Haven Community Storm Shelter, and a lot of folks are taking that advice. They saw what happened last Friday in Mississippi, the numbers of dead and injuries and the amount of devastation, and they said, you know what, it's just not worth it. Most of our homes here in this area, they don't have storm shelters, they don't have basements. And as a result of that, sometimes with these storms, when they come through, a lot of people get hurt. So I think that's a pretty good idea. I will say this: if you're at home right now, too late. Stay put, hunker down, and just ride the storm out. It's too dangerous to get out right now in this storm. And Ben Dieter joins us back in the newsroom. Ben, you were outside just a few moments ago. That was pretty insane.
It's eerie. It's eerie. There's no question about it. And you just step outside. We're hearing reports of sirens going off, and then they start going off in your neighborhood. It's a little bit concerning, but it's a good reminder. Hey, step out there. Look at the conditions around town. I know we watched it go from a green, eerie sky to dark, and now the big concern as we move into the later hours of this evening is going to be you're not seeing those clouds moving over your neighborhood because it's dark. So it is good to be in a place. I heard your conversation with Lance. They took it in a storm shelter. I know I just got a message from one of my friends. They've moved into a closet. Caleb Park, managing editor of .starnes.com. Also, just getting a message from him. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Look, we've been working on the clock around the hour. 14 hours of broadcast time.
It's been a crazy storm day, and we've been watching this. I know Joey Selipek joined the show early this morning. He said, this could go either two ways, but I'm nervous because this is a big storm, and I think the reason is, Todd, is because it's just been on the ground for so long, and that's why it's picking up the force that it is. And we've been watching this, especially in Germany.
The latest from the National Weather Service, we're tracking this big tornado. We're looking at South Haven, Germantown, and Olive Branch until 8:15. There you go. All right, let's go to Lakeland, Tennessee. Michaela joins us. Michaela, what's happening in your neck of the woods?
Well, right now, a whole lot of nothing, thankfully. We're seeing, honestly, well, I guess the sun's kind of gone down now, but a couple minutes ago, you could still see a little bit of blue skies, and then there were some dark clouds off to the, kind of towards Oakland, but not too bad here right now.
Now, are you hearing the sirens in the Lakeland area? I know we're in East Memphis. We're hearing them. We're getting reports that they're going off in Collierville. Have you heard them over in the Lakeland area?
Yes, we have heard them over here in Lakeland for sure.
All right, you sound younger. Are you taking shelter, or what's the scene there? Are you in a closet? Are you in a storm shelter? Are you in a bathtub? What's going on?
So I'm actually just watching the news currently and keeping up with where everything's at. And what most people may not know is you actually don't need to be in your shelter place unless you're inside the tornado polygon. And so right now, Lakeland's not in the polygon, so at this point, we're not having to be in shelter, but we are ready to go with our helmets and pillows and all the things we needed in our safe place. So we're ready to go, but we're not there yet.
Do you have a MyPillow?
Oh, what?
A MyPillow. Mike Lindell's, MyPillow.
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, you got to check it. MyPillow.com.
Todd will send you one.
No, MyPillow.com/star. It's a great pillow to have in a tornado.
And Todd gets some money for us, so we'll send you for free.
Well,
sounds great.
It's capitalism, for crying out. It doesn't stop during a storm. What do you want me to do here?
Well, Michaela seems to know. She mentioned the polygon. I'm curious about that because my niche is just politics and the news. Michaela seems to know a little bit more meteorology than I do. So when you talk about the polygon, what is that?
So the polygon is the area in which the tornado has the ability to go to in its track. So they just kind of put it because when a tornado intensifies, it can change directions kind of at random. And so anything in that polygon has the ability for the tornado to track in that direction at any given point.
We have some smart listeners.
I'm telling you, we do. The smartest listeners in the Mid-South. I'm telling you. All right. Well, Michaela, we appreciate you calling in. And
absolutely. Thanks for being on air and keeping us informed.
Hey, we're glad to do it. All right. Be safe up there, Michaela. Give us a call back if anything happens.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. There you go, Michaela, dropping some polygon knowledge on us.
When she said polygons, I didn't think she was talking about a cone. I was thinking about something else.
The cone of danger. But polygon sounds pretty, I mean, it's an official term.
Oh,
but to her point, the polygon, her area, Lakeland, is not in there.
Okay.
Bartlett, Cordova, you guys are you're nowhere near the polygon just yet. But the reasons why we're hearing the sirens going off in East Memphis is because of that tornado warning that includes South Haven, Germantown, and Olive Branch. So that's why we're hearing the sirens going off.
And those will continue. I know the National Weather Service in Memphis is setting a timeline for that to expire at 8:15. Right now, we're about 15 minutes out from that. So after that, well, maybe those folks will be fine. But this, as we've seen all night, this storm is moving very quickly. So we'll be tracking.
It is. And we want to hear from you. We've already heard from a couple of our listeners. Give us a call. Let us know what's happening. What are you doing? Are you in the polygon? I was going to say Paragon, but polygon. 901-260-5926 is our telephone number. That's 901-260-5926. 901-260-KWAM.
Wonder if the pyramid, now that we're on the polygon paradigm, wonder if the pyramid downtown would be a good place to take shelter in.
Probably not. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there.
I mean, if I want to shelter in place anywhere, I want to be in, not the place with the alligator.
Not at the top. Yeah. Anything with a reptile that will eat you. Probably not. Want to share some information here. This is coming. Who is sending me this information? All right. Our good friend Vicky Gandy from Go Team Gandy. So she's a great realtor. She is so awesome.
She's the best.
Yes, and she makes great cookies. Dip back into our coverage with our news partners at WREG. But our telephone number here, 901-260-5926. That's 901-260-KWAM. We want to know what's happening in your neighborhood. Do you need something?
No, I just wanted to say this before we dip shot. They are tracking, according to the National Weather Service, violent tornadoes south of Highway 69 and seeing some damage there. So I know a lot of our listeners are driving in those areas. So certainly stay with us if you are in that area. As Todd was throwing out, our number 901-260-5926.
All right, let's dip back into WRG's coverage. We're going to be tracking down the storm information. We'll be right back.
Velocity. This velocity is about 67 miles an hour. This is 11. You add them together, you got 70, 80 mile an hour twisting of the winds, rotation between those two spots. So we're getting into the this particular feature of the radar where we're seeing strong signals of strong rotation going on.
Likely. Locations impacted include Paxton, Milford, Sheldon, Cessna Park, Stockland, Loda, Wellington, Clarence, and Claytonville. Including the following interstate: Interstate 57 between mile markers 259 and 264. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is NOAA's Weather Radio, KZZ 58 Kankakee. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for Kankakee, Will and Iroquois counties in Illinois, as well as Newton and Lake counties in Indiana. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. This is NOAA Weather Radio, KZZ 58 Kankakee. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for Kankakee, Will and Iroquois counties in Illinois, as well as Newton and Lake counties in Indiana. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. The current time is 8:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings. The tornado warning for southeastern Ogle and DeKalb counties will expire at 8 p.m. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. The following is a flood advisory from the National Weather Service. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected? Where? A portion of northeast Illinois, including the following areas: Cook, DuPage, and Kane. When? Until 10 p.m. Impacts: flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Underpass. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for Kendall and Kane counties. At 8:04 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Huntley to Wayne to near Minooka, moving east at 65 miles per hour. These are destructive storms. Take cover now. Hazard: 90 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Homes and businesses will have substantial roof and window damage. Expect extensive tree damage and power outages. Locations impacted include Bartlett, Barrington Hills, and East Dundee. This includes Aurora University, Elgin Community College, Fermilab, Illinois Math and Science Academy, King County Cougars Ballpark, and Waubonsee Community College. Including the following interstates: Interstate 80 between mile markers 120 and 122. Interstate 88 between mile markers 109 and 120. Interstate 90 between mile markers 42 and 56. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. The tornado warning for western McHenry and northeastern Boone counties is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. The following is a flood advisory from the National Weather Service. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected? Where? A portion of northeast Illinois, including the following areas: Cook, DuPage, and Kane. When? Until 10 p.m. Impacts: flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Underpasses may be flooded. Roads and streets may be flooded. Additional details: at 6:08 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Up to 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch may occur over the next 30 to 60 minutes. Some locations that will experience flooding include Chicago, Aurora, Naperville, Elgin, Arlington Heights, Evanston, Schaumburg, Palatine, Skokie, Des Plaines, Mount Prospect, Wheaton, Hoffman Estates, Oak Park, Downers Grove, Glenview, Elmhurst, Lombard, Buffalo Grove, and Bartlett. http://www.weather.gov/safety/ Flood A. Flood advisory means minor flooding along waterways and other poor drainage areas is imminent or may already be occurring. Persons in the advisory area should use caution and avoid flood waters. This is NOAA's Weather Radio, West North G536 in DeKalb. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for Winnebago, Boone, DeKalb, Ogle, Kane, and Lee counties. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. This is NOAA Weather Radio, W North G536 in DeKalb. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for Winnebago, Boone, DeKalb, Ogle, Kane, and Lee counties. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. The current time is 8:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. DeKalb and surrounding communities. Tornado watch number 96 has been issued until 10 p.m. for the following counties in Illinois: Boone, DeKalb, Kane, Lee, Ogle, and Winnebago. A flood watch has been issued until midnight Saturday for the following county: Kane, Illinois. Wind advisory has been extended until 1 p.m. Saturday and expanded to include the following counties in Illinois: Boone, DeKalb, Kane, Lee, Ogle, and Winnebago. A flood advisory has been issued until 10 p.m. for the following county: Kane, Illinois. The tornado warning for northeastern DeKalb and northeastern Winnebago counties is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for Kendall and Kane counties. At 8:04 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Huntley to Wayne to near Minooka, moving east at 65 miles per hour. These are destructive storms. Take cover now. Hazard: 90 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Homes and businesses will have substantial roof and window damage. Expect extensive tree damage and power outages. Locations impacted include Bartlett, Barrington Hills, and East Dundee. This includes Aurora University, Elgin Community College, Fermilab, Illinois Math and Science Academy, King County Cougars Ballpark, and Waubonsee Community College. Including the following interstates: Interstate 80 between mile markers 120 and 122. Interstate 88 between mile markers 109 and 120. Interstate 90 between mile markers 42 and 56. Remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for Kendall and Kane counties. At 8:04 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Huntley to Wayne to near Aurora to near Minooka, moving east at 65 miles per hour. These are destructive storms. Take cover now. Hazard: 90 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Homes and businesses will have substantial roof and window damage. Expect extensive tree damage and power outages. Locations impacted include Bartlett, Barrington Hills, and East Dundee. This includes Aurora University, Elgin Community College, Fermilab, Illinois Math and Science Academy, King County Cougars Ballpark, and Waubonsee Community College. Including the following interstates: Interstate 80 between mile markers 120 and 122. Interstate 88 between mile markers 109 and 120. Interstate 90 between mile markers 42 and 56. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. The following is a flash flood warning from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in Chicago has issued a flash flood warning for northwestern Cook County in northeastern Illinois, northern DuPage County in northeastern Illinois, southeastern Lake Illinois County in northeastern Illinois, until 11 p.m. At 7:09 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms continuing to produce heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 4 inches of rain have fallen, with rain rates nearing 2 inches per hour. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Hazard: significant flash flooding. Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: rapid onset, significant flooding of creeks, streams, drainage ditches, low-lying areas, and poor drainage areas. The following is a flash flood warning from the National Weather Service. Flash flood warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. this evening for northwestern Cook, northern DuPage, and southeastern Lake Illinois counties. At 8:14 p.m., the public reported ongoing flooding of numerous roadways due to earlier heavy rainfall. Doppler radar indicated another round of thunderstorms moving into the warned area with a rainfall rate of about 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch are possible. Flooding will continue. Hazard: significant flash flooding. Source: public. Impact: rapid onset, significant flooding of creeks, streams, drainage ditches, low-lying areas, and poor drainage areas. Widespread street and underpass flooding. Possible flooding of structures. Possible flooding of highways. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Chicago, Aurora, Elgin, Arlington Heights, Evanston, Schaumburg, Palatine, Skokie, Des Plaines, Mount Prospect, Wheaton, Hoffman Estates, Glenview, Elmhurst, Lombard, Buffalo Grove, Bartlett, O'Hare Airport, Streamwood, and Carroll Stream. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for Lake, Will, Eastern McHenry, DuPage and Cook counties. At 8:15 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Richmond to Roselle to near Elwood to near Dwight, moving east at 60 miles per hour. These are destructive storms. Take shelter now. Hazard, 90 miles per hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Homes and businesses will have substantial roof and window damage. Expect extensive tree damage and power outages. These severe storms will be near Schaumburg, Elmhurst, Lombard, Addison, Glendale Heights, Elk Grove Village, New Lenox, Fox Lake, Roselle and Bloomingdale around 8:20 p.m. Arlington Heights, Des Plaines, Mount Prospect, O'Hare Airport, Round Lake Beach, Melrose Park, Maywood, Franklin Park, Norridge and Antioch around 8:25 p.m. Skokie, Orland Park, Oak Park, Glenview, Park Ridge, Niles, Austin, Mokina, Frankfort and Portage Park around 8:30 p.m. Chicago, Evanston, Tinley Park, West Ridge, Irving Park, Lakeview, Lincoln Park, Wilmette, Madison and Rogers Park around 8:35 p.m. Chicago Heights, Zion, Park Forest, Homewood, Steger, Country Club Hills, Hazel Crest, Flossmere, Glenwood and Crete around 8:40 p.m. Calumet City, Lansing, Munster, Dolton, South Holland, Sauk Village, Linwood and Fort Heights around 8:45 p.m. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for northeastern Illinois and northwestern Indiana. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. Intense thunderstorm lines can produce brief tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Although a tornado is not immediately likely, it is best to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms may cause serious injury and significant property damage. This is NOAA's Weather Radio, KXI-58 Plano. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for DeKalb, Kane, Kendall, Grundy, Will, DuPage and LaSalle counties. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. This is NOAA Weather Radio, KXI-58 Plano. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for DeKalb, Kane, Kendall, Grundy, Will, DuPage and LaSalle counties. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. The current time is 8:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings and advisories in effect. Plano and surrounding communities. Tornado Watch number 96 has been issued until 10 p.m. for the following counties in Illinois: DeKalb, DuPage, Grundy, Kane, Kendall, LaSalle and Will. A flood watch has been issued until midnight Saturday for the following counties in Illinois. The severe thunderstorm warning for East Central LaSalle County is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 p.m. for Grundy County. At 8:19 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Ingalls Park to near Wilmington to near Dwight, moving east at 55 miles per hour. These are destructive storms. Take cover now. Hazard, 80 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. These severe thunderstorms will remain over mainly rural areas of Grundy County, including the following locations: Verona, South Wilmington, Carbon Hill, Godley, East Brooklyn, and Kinsman. Including the following interstates: Interstate 55 between mile markers 220 and 233. Interstate 80 between mile markers 107 and 120. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. Tornado Watch number 96 has been canceled, which includes the following counties in Illinois: Boone, DeKalb, LaSalle, Lee, Ogle, and Winnebago. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for Lake, Will, Eastern McHenry, DuPage, and Cook counties. At 8:15 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Richmond to Roselle to near Elwood to near Dwight, moving east at 60 miles per hour. These are destructive storms. Take shelter now. Hazard: 90 miles per hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Homes and businesses will have substantial roof and window damage. Expect extensive tree damage and power outages. These severe storms will be near Schaumburg, Elmhurst, Lombard, Addison, Glendale Heights, Elk Grove Village, New Lenox, Fox Lake, Roselle, and Bloomingdale around 8:20 p.m. Arlington Heights, Des Plaines, Mount Prospect, O'Hare Airport, Round Lake Beach, Melrose Park, Maywood, Franklin Park, Norridge, and Antioch around 8:25 p.m. Skokie, Orland Park, Oak Park, Glenview, Park Ridge, Niles, Austin, Mokina, Frankfort, and Portage Park around 8:30 p.m. Chicago, Evanston, Tinley Park, West Ridge, Irving Park, Lakeview, Lincoln Park, Wilmette, Madison, and Rogers Park around 8:35 p.m. Chicago Heights, Zion, Park Forest, Homewood, Steger, Country Club Hills, Hazel Crest, Flossmere, Glenwood, and Crete around 8:40 p.m. Calumet City, Lansing, Munster, Dolton, South Holland, Sauk Village, Linwood, and Fort Heights around 8:45 p.m. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for northeastern Illinois and northwestern Indiana. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms have the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. Intense thunderstorm lines can produce brief tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Although a tornado is not immediately likely, it is best to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms may cause serious injury and significant property damage. The severe thunderstorm warning for East Central LaSalle County is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 p.m. for Grundy County. At 8:19 p.m., Tornado Watch number 96 remains in effect until 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which includes the following counties in Illinois: Cook, DuPage, Ford, Grundy, Iroquois, Kane, Kankakee, Kendall, Lake, Livingston, McHenry, and Will, and the following counties in Indiana: Benton, Jasper, Lake, Newton, and Porter, and the following: Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois, Wilmette Harbor to Northerly Island, Illinois, Northerly Island to Calumet Harbor, Illinois, Calumet Harbor, Illinois to Gary, Indiana, Gary to Burns Harbor, Indiana, and Burns Harbor to Michigan City, Indiana, and the following counties in Wisconsin: Kenosha and Walworth. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area.
While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The following is a flood advisory from the National Weather Service. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected? Where? A portion of northeast Illinois, including the following areas: Cook, DuPage, and Kane. When? Until 10 p.m. Impacts: flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. Underpasses may be flooded. Roads and streets may be flooded. Additional details: at 6:08 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Up to 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch may occur over the next 30 to 60 minutes. Some locations that will experience flooding include Chicago, Aurora, Naperville, Elgin, Arlington Heights, Evanston, Schaumburg, Palatine, Skokie, Des Plaines, Mount Prospect, Wheaton, Hoffman Estates, Oak Park, Downers Grove, Glenview, Elmhurst, Lombard, Buffalo Grove, and Bartlett. http://www.weather.gov/safety/. Flood. A flood advisory means minor flooding along waterways and other poor drainage areas is imminent or may already be occurring. Persons in the advisory area should use caution and avoid flood waters. This is NOAA's Weather Radio, KXI-58 Plano. Severe weather is occurring or forecast to occur in our listening area. This station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones for DeKalb, Kane, Kendall, Grundy, Will, DuPage, and LaSalle counties. Standard broadcasts will be curtailed to bring you the latest severe weather information. This is NOAA Weather Radio, KXI-58 Plano. Severe weather is occurring